Going into this movie, I know the critics have given it less than favorable reviews, about a 26 on Rotten Tomatoes and about a 40 on Metacritic. But I always say movies are innocent until proven guilty, so I gave it a shot and watched it. Let me say, the first part of this movie is awesome. The first act just blew me away. I mean, usually I don't like voiceover or like reading, but the way they set it up in kind of like a heist film, introducing each character that was going to be there, it was just awesome. What I saw of the Joker, I really liked, and that I was kind of worried about how Leto would handle the Joker. I like Harley. I like Deadshot. Will Smith did a great job at Deadshot. And the mask Deadshot wore, dude, is it just me or did that look so freaking cool? I was nerding out. I'll be honest. Amanda Waller stole the freaking show. Every time she was on camera, I was like, yeah, this woman don't play. She don't play at all. Like Will Smith said, and I'm the bad guy? Okay. Oh, man. This awesome. I cannot give high enough praise to the woman who played Amanda Waller. Her character is great. So, of course, this is a spoiler-free review, so I'm not going to get into any spoilers, but the second act of the movie is when, for me, it started to fall apart. Now, stay with me here. The scene in the city where they're fighting these certain bad guys, it was so jump cutty, or either jump cutty or slow motion. And I mean, that's one of the problems I had with the movie Thor, of how jump cutty it was. Every time somebody was about to do something cool, it cut away. And it's just like, I can't focus on what's going on, as opposed to another superhero movie, Civil War, that came out, that had a lot of nice wide shots, and you could see Cap throwing a shield to Bucky, and then Bucky throwing it back to Cap. And you could tell what was going on in the movie. I mean, I like that. I like to see what our characters are doing. And in this case, we have some awesome characters that do awesome things in their own unique way. Harley with her hammer and bat, and Croc just with his strength. And I mean, I had this problem with Age of Ultron, too. There was so much chaotic stuff going on in that finale scene whenever they're tearing the Ultrons apart, that I couldn't tell what each person was doing. It was either that or slow motion. It's like, I like nice wide shots in movies. So over here, the movie started to lose me because, to be honest, I didn't really care about the villain. And this is one of the things I think why this movie didn't do it for me. Because for me, not only is a movie defined by its protagonists, but also by its villain. And I did not care about this villain, whatever. I even laughed at this villain a couple times. It's just, I'll talk about it in my spoiler review. As I was saying, without a good villain, there's not a lot of suspense in the movie. And with these paper people things, it just felt like the droids in the prequels. These people just cut them apart like butter, and as a result, there's no tension for me. I was sitting there bored, just sipping on my soda, oh my goodness. I was so bored. I should not be bored in a movie. I've gone to movies with storytelling that's not that great, like X-Men Apocalypse, but it was a fun movie, and I really enjoyed it. And I cared about the characters and what was going on. In this case, I didn't know who to root for. And the flashbacks and voiceover, they overstay their welcome. Even though these flashbacks are done well, especially the ones between Harley and the Joker. I love those, man. I just want to see a Harley and Joker movie, okay? That's the part I like the most about this movie, is the Harley and the Joker. But unfortunately, the Joker subplot in this movie, you could tell that all these deleted scenes are there. Like, you know, you've read the news. They said there's a bunch of deleted scenes in this movie that involve the Joker. You can tell it's choppy. It seems shoehorned in. And as a result, the movie suffers and it seems to be going off its course whenever it goes to the Joker subplot. To sum it all up, people, the first act of this movie is great. The characters are great. The humor is great. Unfortunately, in the second act, all those awesome characters that were introduced start falling apart, as well as introducing new ones at the last minute, flashbacks that overstay their welcome, a villain who is really crappy, who I don't care about, doing this thing that I don't really understand and don't care about, and no suspense. I was bored, and I should never be bored in a movie. And I have an extreme suspension of disbelief. So I can believe a lot of things, even if it doesn't make any freaking sense. But I was bored. I shouldn't be bored. Okay? So, I mean, and the Joker subplot was shoehorned in, and I didn't know who to root for. The only reason I was waiting for this cheesy finale to be over was so I could leave this theater. It was cliche after cliche after cliche, super predictable finale. The third act just fell apart to pieces. Some characters did things that were out of character. I am gonna give this movie a C minus. So I hope you liked my review. This is just my opinion. If you don't like it, that's okay. If you like Suicide Squad, that's okay. Why did you like it? Put it in the comment section below. Why didn't you like it? Put it in the comment section below. Let's talk about this. Try to be civil. These are just my opinions as a reviewer. And stay tuned for my spoiler review, which is going to be coming out soon. I have to get to work soon. So until next time, peace out.